It's Ulee Galvan here, back with another video. Today's video is going to be /sister tag / get ready with me. So if you guys are interested to see this makeup look, close your eyes. If you guys are interested in seeing this makeup look, make sure to give this video a like and a subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit that notifications. Ow! Don't forget to hit that notifications bell on the top of my channel for when I upload more videos. Yeah, so let's get into the video. First off, I'm going to start with her eyebrows. Yeah, dude. Stop. What is that? Stop! Oh my god. By the way, let me just make a little disclaimer. Me and my sister are very close in age and we do play fight a lot. Oh. So if you guys don't like the way we talk to each other, the way we act around each other, go ahead and click out this video, but make sure to like before you leave. I'm just gonna be brushing her eyebrow, and then I'm going to be using Brow This Way by Rimmel London. It has like a pomade and like powder. Stop. It has like pomade and powder, and then I'm just gonna be using this Wet n Wild brush to do her eyebrows with. Next, I'm gonna be using the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Very Fair by Too Faced, and I'm just gonna be using that on the outside of her eyebrows and whatever. Okay, next question. Come on.
Oh, do you have a favorite sister?
Do I have a favorite
Yes.
sister? To be honest, no, because I kind of talk crap to both of you about everything. Sorry, everybody, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of don't really have one.
I don't really have a favorite sister, but I definitely get along with Vanessa more than I do you. But
If you guys don't know, I'll insert a picture of Vanessa. I'm gonna insert the
Put it
ugly
right there.
picture.
Put it right here.
Vanessa is my older sister. She's older than me and older than her. She's the oldest. Okay.
And yeah, I just feel like me and Veronica, like, I relate to her more on like clothing and like just like style wise, but
Okay,
Vanessa, we just don't argue as much.
I'm gonna insert that. Guys, I'm just gonna be going in with this, you can't see it, but it's Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour, and I'm just gonna be using the highlight side. I know it's like empty, don't mind me.
Do you have any regrets?
My biggest regret
You have to zoom in on that.
It's okay, come here. Is probably it's probably like wanting to be like the cool kid in high school. Like, I know I'm still in high school, but like now that it's junior year and I realize who like my friends are and stuff, I kind of like regret trying to like I kind of regret like just like trying to always like be center of attention, I guess, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm really conceited sometimes, so I just regret like wanting to be like center of attention, like it girl. Like, I wish I was a little bit more quieter in high school. I'm going to be going in with this Royal Affair BH Cosmetics palette. It looks like this. I think this is from Kohl's, I'm not really sure. And then the shades look like this. I'm just going to be going in with this brown shade in the middle of the crease. So, and this is the shade Majesty, and I'm just going to be going in the middle.
What's something stupid or weird you did growing up?
Okay, so like, not to like be all out there or whatever, Claire, but I kind of feel like I knew what like Instagram was before a lot of people. Like, I had an Instagram when I was in like 5th grade. Like, you had an Instagram.
Me también, it's still there.
You legit don't go search me. And it was just like, I don't know. It was horrible, and I thought I was like super, I don't know. I'm gonna be going in with the shade Emperor, and I'm just gonna be going in on the middle.
So, something weird stupid I did growing up. So
What's
I
that?
used to have a collection of like littlest pet shops. I used to like I didn't have any friends, so I'd play with my littlest pet shops and like I'd give them like voices. And I was so connected to them. And I had this like big pink duffel bag full of like littlest pet shops that I was like in love with because I didn't have like any other friends. So
Next.
I used to cry when my sisters wouldn't play with me.
I'm gonna go in with this shade right here with just a small brush, and I'm just gonna be going on the outer corners and the inner corners.
Do you ever wish you were like the youngest or the oldest?
I like being the middle child. I am the middle child, if you guys didn't know that. I like being the middle child because, I don't know. In our family, it's not like, oh, the youngest always gets spoiled, the oldest is always like first this and that. At least I don't think it's like that, but I don't know. I like my age. I like where I'm at. Because, like, my younger sister can learn from my bad experiences, or, like, I can experience things before she does, so that way she doesn't do it, or she knows how to do whatever, and I can learn from my older sister, if that makes sense.
I definitely like being the youngest a lot because it's just, like she said, it's like a learning experience. Like, I go into, like, I, like, went to high school super scared. My sisters really eased me into it because they were already on it. Like, big facts!
I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline New York Concealer in Fair Claire. And I'm just going to be putting that in the middle of her crease. And then I will show you guys what eyeshadow I'm going to do next.
What do you admire about the other person?
The thing I admire about Valerie is that she does not care what you say. Like, she's so, like, what's that word? Like, never mind. I don't know. And I'm going to go back in with this shade, and I'm just going to be going in on the inner corner and the outer corner again. I like that Valerie does not give any about what anybody has to say about her. Like, my sister's so bold. Like, watch out, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But my sister's, like, so bold, and she doesn't care about, like, rumors and all that. Like if somebody were to say something to her, she just, like, brushes it off. And, like, I can do that sometimes, but not as good as she can. Like, if me and her argue, and I'm like, you're so annoying. Like, she's like, like, walks away. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, didn't even matter what I said.
I definitely admire that you're very, like, you're very outgoing, and you know, like, you're very, like, driven. You know what you want. Like, you know your goals. Like, you're not that.
Like, it's sit down.
Like, you're definitely not, like, the type of
Okay.
person who would, like, change because other people want you to change. Like, you know who you are, and you know what you, like, want in life, and that's not changing because other people, it change because you want that to change.
I'm going to be going with this Aristocrat shade right here. That's the name of the shade. I'm just going to be going in with this small defined brush, and I'm just going to be going in the middle of her eye.
Who do you think is the most stubborn?
Definitely Valerie. It's definitely a Valerie.
I have to agree on that one, Chief.
I'm not stubborn as much as she is.
I am very stubborn. Who do you think is the most outgoing?
I can't really pick. I mean, I think I'm outgoing, but I also think Valerie is, so I'd have to say both.
I definitely have to say you because I feel like in all situations you like you're like ready for like a conversation or you're ready to meet someone new, and I feel like in certain situations I'm just like I don't want to like be like too much, and I feel like you're more outgoing. I feel like. What is a hobby the other person does that you'd be willing to try?
My sister, like I mentioned in my past vlogs, my sister does combining cultures, and I like dancing. I'm not on the dance team at school though because I came here late, but my sister's in combining cultures, which is pretty much salsa dancing, and that's something definitely that I would be interested in because I just like dancing in general.
I feel like if I had to get into like one of her hobbies, the few that she has,
I legit don't do anything. I think the only athletic like sport or anything I've done is boxing and track, but that was when I was younger, so.
as makeup. Like I feel like I'd try to like learn how to do makeup and stuff, but that's
You're
just
such a liar.
That's not something I'd like get into though, because it's to me I just don't like get makeup. Like I feel like it's just not worth it.
My sister doesn't wear makeup, by the way, so I'm surprised she's letting me do this. Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I see myself. I'm not trying to be cocky in any way at all or trying to be rude to anybody out there, But in 10 years, I see myself big on YouTube, and I see myself, I don't know, trying to make, I'm not trying to be like Michael Jackson or nothing, but like, I see myself trying to make like differences in places in the world that really need it. Like, I feel like doing a lot for charity, and I feel like if I were to make any type of big money, that I would want to give it all to people in need and just a lot of charity work, because I always have like a soft spot for some of those people out there, and I feel like some of those people do deserve a chance to, you know, get out there and get on with their life, and not just, you know, feel like they can't do anything with their life at the age of 20 or 30, or even like a teenager. I'm going to be going in with like a darker shade. It can be like any type of dark brown, so it can be Duchess from the BH Cosmetic palette, or it can even be like this shade, or like that one from the 3502, with whatever ones you guys are using.
I feel like in 10 years I'll be just finishing like schooling and stuff to be a pediatrician, because, you know, that's like quick maths. I feel like in 6 years I'll either be ending it, or I'll be like doing something like going into it, but most likely ending like my schooling. And I definitely see myself like living in like New York or like a big city, because I'm more of like I'm very like loud, and so I feel like a city is like where I'm like supposed to be. Like, I'm not meant for like the quiet town.
Yeah, by the way, where we live, it's like quiet. It's not really like the city like where we used to live in California. I'm not putting where I used to live, but it's not like loud like where we lived in California. Like, it's very quiet out here. So just go ahead and blend in these outer and inner corners. And
what if you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why?
I would want to change it to Julie, because that is my grandma Julie's name, and my grandma Julie has passed away from cancer a couple years back. So she was like one of my best friends, so it would either be Julie, or for fun it would be like Denali or Chantal, because it sounds super bougie and I like it. So
if I could change my name to anything, I definitely feel like I'd want it like for sure, because if I'm not named like, and I'm not changing my name, I want my daughter's name to be Eden, or like Eden. I want it to be pronounced Eden but spelled Eden. And I feel like that's just like a pretty like unique name, and I don't want like something like typical boring. I want like unique. Like, I want something that like not many people have, or like not many people have at all. Like, you know, I don't want to have like, I want to have like a legacy of like that unique name, you know. Do you want any tattoos when you grow up?
I do. I'm not gonna name where, not that they're super inappropriate, but I just rather not name where I want them. The only one that I'll name is I want like the Chinese Japanese dragon on the spine going down my back. Why? I don't really have a reason. I just think it's super cute, to be honest. But if I had to, I know for sure I want my grandma's birthday in Roman numerals, and then I want my dad's mom's name here, my mom's name here, my older sister, and my little sister, all in Arabic writing on my hands right here. I'm gonna be going back in with that brown shade down here, and I'm just gonna be going back over, because I did put some bluish grayish color from this Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I used this shade and I just went over that silver-ish kind of thing. So
one's a paper airplane flying, and I'd either want it on like my back, or like somewhere like right here on like my sides. And oh my god, my eyes are watering. Okay, I definitely like want one of those, because I've like traveled a lot in my life, and it's just like part of like who I am, and so I love to travel. Another one I really want is a mountain range, either like going across my whole wrist, but maybe not, because like job, you know. If not right there, I'd want it, like I said, on my back, or I'd want it like right here going across my wrist, like a tiny one. But I definitely want it to be bigger, because I feel like mountains describe goals. Like when you think of like a goal, you think of getting to the top of that goal, and like a mountain is like getting to the top of that. And so
I'm just going to be using this NYX liquid crystal glitter liner. You can use any silver liner. I know Urban Decay has some. I'm not sure if Wet n Wild has some for drugstore, but I'm just going to be using the NYX. Yeah, I just have your face left after this. I'm just going to be putting that on the top of this silvery eyeshadow just so it makes it pop out more. And then we're just going to put on lashes. I'm not really going to explain anything. I'm just going to be doing kiss lashes. They're super simple because my sister doesn't like dramatic lashes. So I'm just going to be doing eyeliner and lashes.
if you had to say that anything like makes up who you are, what would you think that'd be? Like if someone was like, oh, Veronica, and like you'd think that they'd link you to something, what would that be?
I don't really know. Just anything that represents confidence, because I feel like I am super confident in anything that I do. Whether like YouTube, I'm super confident in my YouTube. Like I can get awkward sometimes and stuff, but I feel like I'm super confident in, you know, going out there and putting out a video just to make people smile and laugh.
I'd want something that like that's always like going, because I'm always like my mind is always going, and I just feel like I'm always like going places and like wanting to like do things and like wanting to like see the world. So it's like a big part of like the paper airplane is like a paper airplane, like when you throw it, is always like going somewhere, and it can be anywhere, and like
You're always on the road, you're always driven.
yeah. Do you feel like you were born in the wrong time era?
To be honest, actually I have to say yes and no, because I have to say yes and no. Yes, because this era is just so crazy, and it's just so like everything moves fast in this era. I would have to say no, because I kind of, now that I'm in this era, I like fit in here, if that makes sense. Like I was like born into it, so I'm like this is meant for me in a way, I guess.
I feel like if I was meant to be in a time era, I definitely want to be in like the 1970s, because that's when like disco was around, and like if I love anything, I love neon. Like it's just,
What does that have to do with it?
I would want to be born in the 1970s, because that's the time era when everyone was having more fun, because you know I think that's when the Great Depression was.
I'm going to be putting on foundation. I'm going to be using Collab. This is in the shade Sun. I got this from Sally's. It's more of a drugstore, I guess you can say. I'm just going to be using this beauty blender. Hidden talents.
Not really hidden talents, but like anything in here like about you that you're not sure what else has you can do.
The little bubble and weird stuff.
Oh yeah.
No. No, not really. Okay, now I'm just going to be applying this to her face. What about you?
I don't have anything in my nose right here, so it goes all the way down. I don't know, many people can't do that. And I can move my eye with my jaw, so just want to get a good zoom in real fast.
Oh, I thought you said if you want to get zoom in. I was like, what the hell? Okay, next one.
I don't have any Who is more, how would I say, who is more willing to try new things?
I think me too. I think now that I've become older, yeah. I would just say both of us, to be honest, but more Valerie than me. It just depends what it is.
Would you ever go on a short date?
No. So yeah, definitely Valerie.
When's your birthday?
When's my birthday? My birthday is March 14th. When's yours?
I forgot.
Just shut up.
July 18th. Do you say that we enjoy spending quality time together, or no?
The only quality time we spend is when we go to sleep.
That's actually true.
Going to be setting her face with this fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using the Airspun loose face powder in the shade Naturally Neutral.
Would you say you are more...
Guys, this is my problem. This is what I deal with on a daily.
Would you say you are... Would you... Would you say you are more street smart or book smart?
Definitely street smart.
I feel like I'm more like book smart in like certain like things. Like on tests, definitely not, but like I don't know, like in like biology and stuff, I'm really good with like science in general because I like science and like that has to do with like the career that I want to go into. But other than that, I feel like I'm not good. I'm not street smart either because
I'm going to be going back in with this Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. I'm just going to be going underneath her eyes. I'm not going to be using cream contour today because I just ordered a new one, so I got rid of my old ones. So just so you know.
What is your favorite genre of movies?
My favorite, I like any genre, but I would have to say scary movies only if I'm with somebody. Like, I cannot watch scary movies alone because I will get very, very paranoid.
I like scary movies, but like more like thriller, like all like they're like jump scares rather than like gory.
I do not like gory movies. I hate gory
care
movies.
for them. But I can watch scary movies by myself. I actually prefer to watch them by myself because.
But I'm gonna be going in with the same Wet n Wild duo palette, and I'm gonna be using this contour side. I know I need a new one, guys. Don't remind me. I'm gonna be going with the contour side, and I'm just gonna be contouring everywhere.
Between the two of us, who do you think has the more charming personality?
I think me, to be honest. We're being honest here.
Who's most talkative?
Definitely Valerie, just because I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I think she's more outgoing than me most of the time. Like, to start conversation with people. I think she said that I am, but I think she is, to be honest. So,
what is something you admire about yourself?
something I admire about myself is my passion for like makeup and YouTube and stuff. Like, I'm super passionate about makeup and YouTube, and I really don't care what anybody says. So
I like that I'm very like self-spoken, and I like to like talk more. I guess like when it comes to presenting and stuff, and like it comes like group projects, I am like the person that like that. I just personally I love like. Ooh, I also really like to write, and that's something that I also admire about myself is because not many people like writing, so then it comes to like essays and they're like, they don't know what to do. But because I have such a vivid imagination, it's like easier for me to like write, and so that's also something I admire about myself is like my imagination and like my ability to just think at like the top of the hat.
I'm going to be going in with this butter bronzer and this multi-purpose brush. I think this is Equate's new brushes because I've never seen Equate have brushes, so I just found this at Walmart. And this is in the shade Light Bronzer. I'm baking her face now with the same Airspun.
What's your favorite song at the moment?
My favorite song? Did I skip it a little bit?
I'm an ad.
My favorite song is Drugs You Should Try by Travis Scott. That is like my all-time favorite song ever. And a friend showed me that song, and it's just like a cool vibing song, I guess. Like, it's not too crazy and it's smooth, like chill song, I guess. So that's what I like about that.
My favorite song, like actually, like I've always like kind of liked, is like "Out of My League" by Fitz and like the Tantrums. "Out of My League" by Fitz and the Tantrums. And that song is just like super like it just gets me so happy and like excited and just like.
I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Powder.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and this is in the shade Golden Flower Crown. This is a really good drugstore highlighter, so look up.
Out of the two of us, who do you think is going most likely to like get married and like fall in love first? Actually, out of all three of us.
Vanessa, to be honest, just because she's older.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't personally, I don't really want kids. I want kids when I'm all situated in college, after college, and when I'm all situated in a job and stuff.
Would you say you have a very expensive taste?
I'm just kidding. Just I can have a very expensive taste, but I don't think I always do. I think I can be cheap sometimes, but that's just me personally.
No, not at oh. Actually, I feel like there's just not expensive.
So just
Expensive.
sometimes.
Not sometimes. There's only like one thing that I think is like I'd want, and they're not advanced or even like expensive. And like other than that, I don't really care. If it's cute from the Goodwill, cop it.
Yeah, so look up a list. I'm just gonna be using the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original mascara. Hi, Mom, come
Hi.
here. Mom, come here.
Come hither, Lynette.
Me and Bells are doing a sister tag, Mom.
Yeah, you're involved.
Come sit,
No, I'm
Mother.
kidding. It's just a prank.
No, let her answer some questions with us. Get
Okay,
over.
Mom.
No way.
Yes, come here.
Mom. Vamonos.
I just got home from work.
I'll do your makeup too. Open. Cute. Ew. Ew. So guys, if you guys like this video and you guys, can you pay attention real quick? Close. If you guys like this video and you were interested in this makeup look, close your eyes. And you guys want to see more sister tags by us, or if you guys want to just see any video, make sure to follow my Instagram down below right here for when I ask for video suggestions on YouTube. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for when I upload more videos. And I will be sure to put my sister's social media down here. And I will put my social media linked down below.
I'm really not taking any pictures of myself for a good while.
Why?
God, I look like a tard. So I'm wearing makeup.
I forgot to do your lower lash line.
Huh?
I forgot to do your lower lash line.
What do you mean? Oh.
Just look up a bit.
Bitch, no, leave it.
Stop, answer the other one. I just did that one.
Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you like the video,
Sister appreciate.
if you like the
Oh, let
video,
me
make
show
sure you
you-
like and subscribe. And